So I think I'm on like day 28 of a breakup where I made the decision to leave, and I have some good news and some bad news. I realized, because I've gone through this so many times, that there are two breaking points in a breakup. One where you hit the point where you surrender and you realize that it's over. Now, the last 2 weeks I really struggled, like week 2 and week 3 of being not with each other. I was like in agony doing tarot card readings and just getting over and over divine timing and keep growing and go slow and steady. And then finally today I was like, oh, this is right. I can settle. And I read my lists and just sort of stayed focused on why I had done the breaking up and all that kind of stuff. So the other breaking point that happened during week 2 and 3, besides reading my list and accepting and doing the card readings and all the strategies that I've taught in this course, was the reminder that one of the strategies is to make a commitment that if you want to reconnect with the person for every day for 6 months, then you can. And so it was funny because I was in the agony of 3 weeks turning into more and finally hitting that breaking point. So I just wanted to say there are those 2 points, and they won't always be as short as 2 to 3 weeks. I have one friend who was like 4 years, but they didn't do all these strategies that I'm teaching in this course that I've learned through the School of Hard Knocks and life experience and books and counselors. And like, I'm giving you my all, thousands of dollars worth of counseling, book reading, school of life practice. So keep an eye out for those 2 turning points. One where you decide a time period where if you think about them every day and you have regrets, you contact them. But I highly recommend a minimum of 6 months. The other one is that breaking point for where it's really hard. You need to apply all your strategies, but you need to toe the line of healing and grief and transition where you're growing. And that actually is the exciting part. This is the good news of the good news, bad news scenario, is that patience, I'm going to put patience in air quotes, that you have while you're doing all these strategies is you're growing, you're transforming, you're recalibrating, and you're becoming that new version of what you decided it was better to step off of that old path and start a new path. So good luck. This is one of the hardest parts of the journey, but you can do it. Talk to friends, talk to professionals, talk to me if you need to, but keep going. Wait for that breaking point, whether it's to reconnect or to keep going and you're back into smooth sailing. Okay, lots of love. You're doing great. We can get through this.